Preparing live stream content, being sent to a third party. Got it. Well, hello and good morning, everyone. I am here with Anita Saraceda, the owner of the Islander Gift Gallery and Boutique in Fort Myers Beach, Florida. Anita, welcome. Good morning.
Thank you, Patrick. Every time somebody says the Islander Gift Gallery and Boutique, seems like an awfully long name, doesn't it? I
I,
might
I
have to
always think
change
of the
that.
Islander, and then I
Yeah,
realized
that's
found out
exactly
the
how I
whole
think of it. Yeah.
so, uh, today we are going to be making on our Giving Tuesday, really a day of giving, and Anita is part of that, wanting to help out retailers that have been impacted by natural disasters. I know many people know, Anita, your story, but if you wouldn't mind just telling us a little bit about your past year, 15 months, and maybe some of the light at the end of the tunnel that we have.
Well, interestingly enough, here we are going to be talking about this. My sister's on the other side of the computer screen, unboxing some boxes that I mean, the hurricane was so traumatic for me. Hurricane dust. She's throwing hurricane dust on me. Great, Lida,
Siblings.
thank you. Um, it, I had three businesses and a house on Fort Myers Beach. Two of my businesses were just completely obliterated is the only word you could use. I mean, there was nothing at all to recover. My house, there were some things to recover, which we're actually going through now because great news, getting ready, planning to move back into my house in the next couple of weeks. So
Yay!
that's very, very exciting. And I'm hoping that we're going to start our store maybe January. Maybe we'll start getting, that's the best news I'm hearing right now, but nothing concrete yet. But that seems like it might be a little light at the end of the tunnel. But the past year has been filled with a whole heck of a lot of waiting, which is something that I am horrible at. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I don't like waiting for a doctor's appointment. I don't like waiting in line at Publix. I don't like waiting. And I usually create trouble for myself. I haven't created too much this year, but I probably have created some. But it's just, I'll tell you, there have been a lot of silver linings to this year, Patrick. And I think I shared some of this when we were at the Coastal
Yeah,
Connections
in Orlando.
conference, which was
Yeah,
really wonderful.
it
Yeah.
really was.
I'd encourage any retailers who might hear this to attend next year because I learned a lot and met a lot of great people. But um, I try to focus on the silver linings because the loss and devastation is just even more than a year out, is too intense to contemplate. Because it wasn't just my loss, it was my community's loss.
Absolutely. Yep.
And everybody, I mean, an island community is very close knit, very small. It's very Mayberry-esque in that everybody knows what you're doing
Yeah.
and they know how your business is doing. They patronize us. I mean, it's the whole Main Street story.
You were a
And
huge
so
fixture of that. I mean, having three stores
absolutely,
there and
absolutely. And
yeah,
since
yeah,
1985,
yeah,
since 1985.
yeah.
So the silver lining was the reach out from customers, um, sales reps, people who own companies that I've dealt with, who've reached out to me over the last year. The support has just been extraordinary, mind-blowing. It made me know that I was doing something right and that there was hope to begin anew.
Yeah.
And so that has probably been the biggest silver lining to all of this is that support. And of course, from my community, good Lord, I mean, on a daily basis, somebody will send me a message with a picture. Thanksgiving was all about people saying, look, Anita, do you remember when you had these at Local Color or you had this at the Island or whatever, or I've got this dress on that I bought at the Pier Peddler?
Oh,
So look, that just choked me up.
yeah.
So many pictures like that that folks sent me over the holiday, and it was just really, really touching. What, Lida? Oh yeah, my sister's saying generations because it really is. So interestingly enough, I have well, I won't say their names because but I have someone who is we've got these beautiful blankets that everyone always loves and we're selling and this gal ordered four of them. Well, she happens to be the granddaughter of one of our customers, and
Oh,
and
wow.
I knew her from when she was a baby.
Oh,
Well, what was weird is like my sister and I are going through these boxes. I came across old campaign stuff from sometime when I ran for something, and her grandmother was my treasurer. So
oh my
I'd
gosh.
just been talking about her, and then I looked at this, and it's just that connectivity. Um, we talked about this at that conference, but that connectivity in my life is something that I treasure more than anything, whether it's, to friends, new friends like you, Patrick, or customers that turned into friends over the last 38 years. Uh, it's this last year has taught me, um, if I didn't know before, which I thought I did, it's really shown me the value of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm standing today because of it.
Yeah, and those close-knit connections and those relationships
Mm.
that you have, and you never know until you need that, and yeah, and how many different ways they are connected to
So
people.
listen to this funny story. So I don't know how much time we have,
Yeah,
Patrick, and
sure.
I'm chatty. My friend Anna, who is actually was one of my store managers, we're out shopping for a sofa for my house, right? We're at Haverty's. And I'm sitting on this sofa that I love and I want to buy it. And it's one of these reclining dealos. And all of a sudden she goes, "Oh, look at that plug. It's got this plug on the back that you're gonna see." And why they did that, the design element is horrible. But all of a sudden I go, "Oh, I'm gonna call Carla." So Carla is a friend of mine who was a vendor of mine. She repped for Silvestri. Do you remember that
Oh
company?
yeah, absolutely.
Back
Yeah.
in the day, she repped for Silvestri. And now she paints furniture and stuff. So I'm standing in the middle of Haverty's calling Carla, saying, "Carla, look at this. Do you think you could paint this or camouflage it in some way?" Anyway, of course she said yes, but I stood there in the middle of Haverty's, very emotional, and I said to my friend Anna, I said out loud, "I need to thank the baby Jesus for the fact that I have just such an extraordinary circle."
Yeah.
And it's probably really more like an octagon or something big, It doesn't
Circles can
matter.
be very large. Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's true, they can be. And mine is very large. And I am extraordinarily grateful for
Yeah.
that. Extraordinarily
That's
grateful. And this
amazing.
hurricane was proof positive how big my circle is, not just for me, but for folks who I helped find places to live, or, whatever something was that was needed. I just felt like, we didn't have to reach too far to find it.
And it's amazing that you called, a former sales rep, a vendor,
Exactly.
working, yeah, and she was there to be
Exactly.
able to work on
And
your
she's like,
behalf and help you out.
exactly.
And
Is
yeah,
that incredible?
that
I
is,
mean,
that's
it's like, wow.
so. I know that as you're getting your store up and running, that there's many things that will go into cost that going into the store, but then there's also the cost of filling up your store again. So Heart on Main Street, we have been working on your behalf of contacting vendors and being able to see if they can provide some credit for you to be able to purchase product and get things back into your store. So that's not another cost on top of getting your store up and running. So today we are going to be donating those credits to you. I want to put up here our different companies that are really all working on your behalf. So
Holy cow.
$5,000 from Creative Brands,
Wow.
$5,000 from Elsie and Zoe,
Wow.
$500 from Greenleaf Gifts, $5,000 from Jane Marie, $5,000 from Mud Pie, a 50% off your first order from Primitives by Kathy, $800 from Stife, and $2,500 from Tag. So that will be uh, roughly, and hopefully I did my math correctly, but $23,800 wholesale. So buying from their wholesale website or purchasing through your local sales rep from that company, and a 50% off a first order. So that can be really however much you want it to be. Get product back into your store, not another cost. Be able to make some money and be able to get your store off with a bang again. So
Holy camole. Patrick, here's another silver lining. I mean, some of those vendors I've never even dealt with.
And that was, yes, they
Isn't
heard
that
about your
amazing?
story. We
Oh
went
my
out, talked about
gosh.
your story, who you are as a person, as a retailer. They said they
Hmm.
wanted to help, and that really being
How
part.
do I thank them? How can
Yeah,
I mean, could you send me contacts for those
absolutely.
people?
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
holy
Yeah,
Moses. Oh, Patrick, thank you so much.
of
You have been
course.
like this guardian angel and all these people that are helping you in your mission with Main Street. You talk about a guardian angel. That's I mean, you know, and it's funny because I'm sure somebody watching this is going to go, "Oh, $23,000. That's awesome." And if they only knew what it's going to cost me to open that store, but
Right.
it's
Yep.
like every bit helps.
Yep.
That's so extraordinary. Oh, I'm very, very grateful. I'm
Oh,
very grateful.
well,
Very grateful. Absolutely. My sister is saying, well, those are the kind of people you want to do business with. For sure, for sure. Because their
absolutely.
heart's in the right place, right?
They are.
And
And
this
yeah,
business that we do is all about relationships. It's just all about
it really,
relationships.
really is.
Sure.
And their heart is in the right place. They again heard your story. Some of them
Oh,
have been vendors that you've worked with in the past that know
yes, they
you,
are.
and others said, I just want to help. And so
Ah,
saw their
wow.
store. I think we would fit well there, and just really want to help benefit you. So
Oh, Patrick, thank you so
yeah,
much.
of
Thank you so
course,
much.
of course.
And thank you to all of those folks. That's just oh, that's mind blowing. If I hadn't already cried a lot this morning opening these boxes that my sister and I
Oh,
are going through, I'd probably be crying now too. But anyhow,
well,
I'm extraordinarily grateful.
and they are grateful. We are grateful to be able to help you. And as you're getting your store back opening again, yeah, want to make sure that you're supported there and that you can really be a fixture within your community. So
Well, I hope I do them proud.
I'm
So
sure you absolutely will.
if you'll send me contacts for them,
Yep.
Patrick, will send them all a letter and of thanks. That's just really quite what
I'll
a
send you.
great way to start the
What
week.
a great way to start the week. Great way to start the day. Absolutely. So yes, I will send you the contact information and then
Thank
also
you.
how you can redeem the coupons with these vendors. So
Awesome. Oh,
yeah,
Patrick, thank you so much, my
of
dear.
course.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anita, thank you from bottom of my heart. I can't wait to hear about you reopening. And I'll make my way down
Oh,
there to,
don't you think I'm going to be calling you? I'm going to be saying,
oh, I'm gonna
are you ready to get out of that Chicago cold? Bring your lovely
already,
wife and
yes.
daughter, come and stay in this little condo that I'm in right now, and then come to my store and help me out. But you're going to
Hey,
be getting that call.
okay, deal. I'll be there.
Yeah. Good,
All right.
good. I
Anita,
can't wait.
have a wonderful day. And
Oh,
yeah, I'll
same
send
to
you
you,
this
Patrick.
information. And I can't wait to see all of the amazing things ahead of you.
Oh, I can't either, Patrick.
Yep,
I'm really glad to see you this morning, and thank you to everyone that was involved with this. I
of
really do
course.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, honey.